wars on the gates are crying for war, and coming with the night, the blood will flow before their home. There's no turning back anymore. From the fortress, oh, they're holding the lines, they're ready to die. The stack on the walls, the storm has arrived at the gates of their home.
boombox, baby. About to get a little boondock. Let's go.
after all, we're only ordinary men.
Time to roll out.
And you God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Forward keep crying from the rear and the front rank down. General sack and the lines on the map move from side to side. Black, 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 black.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And who knows which is which,
Enemy armor is
and
damaged.
who is who.
The track is damaged.
And down, and in the end, it's only round and round
Enemy is hit.
and round.
One of our turrets was hit.
Haven't you heard? It's a battle of words. Most of them are right. Listen, son, said the man with the gun. There's no
Find us another target.
Your mother gonna kill you. So like, if you give them a quick, short, sharp shock, they don't do it again. Dig it, I mean, you got off like, because I couldn't give them a fraction of that once. So the difference in right and wrong. I mean, good manners don't cost nothing, do they? Hey.
sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be miles up. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can, they were put there by a man in a factory downtown. And if I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day, sun-soaking bulges in the shade. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I took a little nap with the roots all twist, squished a rotten peach in my fist, and dreamed about you, woman. I poke my finger down inside, make a little room for an ant to hide. Nature's candy in my hand, or can, or pie. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out! Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out!
Yeah, you know, I've been around for a while now. Not sure if I have much left to prove. Yeah, I do. I look at me now, I'm thinking, damn, how proud of me I am. What I did is nothing to sneeze at, even if your allergies are bad. I'm up in the balcony in France, I look around, I see the fans, how they surround me in the stands. Probably could drown in a sea of hands. They're hollering shady, yelling it out to me, and that's what I mean when I say that one day, some way, somehow, if I get the chance to get a crowd, I flip it around and have a crowd give me the chance. I've done it all, man, but in actuality I haven't yet.
Where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been. Where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
Got no time for no haters in this bitch, or toleration for the shit, but like medication, my dedication and the time it takes to do this shit reminds me of how an overcrowded hospital waiting room would get. What I mean is maybe I have more patience than I'm able to admit. Yeah, but I'm still mentally stable. There's a three-legged table in this bitch. Fame was a switch, but I was grateful to trade the shit for the trailer with a hitch that would make me a raving lunatic. But I made it through my situation. I hit pay dirt, now I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. But just cause I made a little bit of change don't mean I've changed a little bit. Brain full of wit, dangerous, can't distinguish this English language when it's lit. And I'm just berating you with it, it's shady till I'm 82. I spit this crazy, even Dre, he knows I'm a blow. Better get the handkerchief again.
So where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
I know I talk about this shit a lot, but
where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
Oh, now what am I gonna do? Can't nothing, homie, I'm on the loose. Born a winner, never so hard to lose. I can do it
trying to. With my record flop, we still go through the roof. This atmosphere's for a chosen few who was on their grind, making money moves. And you ain't gon' get there if you water it down. You gotta take shots with 100 proof.
Been in survival mode since a 5-year-old, it was I alone. Since my trike was Stowe's viral, notebook and microphone. But looking back how bad it was then, if it hadn't have been for the pad and the pin addict, mom and dad beat dad, I wouldn't have had the savage within, having to win every single battle I'm in. All I ever wanted was to be an MC. Tediously I wrote obediently, believing in me. EPMD must have had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies with the ink, thinking of these rhymes would be as easy as E. And graffiti would be like remedial reading to me. Till my last breath leaves my lungs, I'ma beat my drum for the streets I'm from. The east side slums, gotta remind them, I'll take a folk out like feet by thumb. You see my finger, you see my thumb, you see my fist for a peace pipe. I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want. With this beat I brung, for the beef I've come. But you better bring it if you wanna reply from. Cause for you to be lyrically inclined, it'll be a steep climb up. That'll be an uphill battle, but I'm up like your feet in a recliner. And I think I'm about to go out on a limb like a tree climber. Time to push my ceiling higher, cause
Where am I supposed to go from here? Hey, really I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been. Where am I supposed to go from here? Hey, really I have no idea. All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
promo. You said keep our business on the low. I'm just trying to get you out the friend zone. Cause you look even better than the photos. I can't find your house, send me the info. Driving through the gated residential. Found out I was coming, sent your friends home. Keep on trying to hide it, but your friends know.
I only call you when it's half-past, but the only time that I be by your side. I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up. That's a real me. When I'm fucked up, that's a real me, yeah. I only call you when it's half-past, but the only time I'd ever call you mine. I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up. That's a real me. When I'm fucked up, that's a real me, babe.
I'ma let you know and keep it simple. Trying to keep it up don't seem so simple. I just fucked 2 bitches before I saw you, and you gon' have to do it at my tempo. Always try to send me off to rehab. Drugs started feeling like it's decaf. I'm just trying to live life for the moment, and all these motherfuckers wanna realize.
I only call you when it's half-past, but the only time that I be by your side. I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up. That's a real me. When I'm fucked up, that's a real me, yeah. I only call you when it's half-past, but the only time I'd ever call you mine. I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up. That's a real me. When I'm fucked up, that's a real me, babe. Hills have eyes, the hills have eyes. Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge? Hide your lies, hide your lies. Only you to trust. Only you. I only call you when it's half-past, but the only time that I be by your side. I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up. That's a real me. When I'm fucked up, that's a real me, yeah. I only call you when it's half-past, but the only time I'd ever call you mine. I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up. That's a real me. When I'm fucked up, that's a real me, babe.
Wir haben sie voll erwischt. Eine unserer Ketten wurde getroffen. Er ging voll durch ihre Panzerung. Wir haben sie.
Those crazy nights I do remember
Noch so eine
in my youth. Out to recall, those were the best times, most of all. In my head, when a blue jean girl, burning love, come once in a lifetime. She found me singing by the railroad tracks, took me home, we danced by the moonlight. Those summer nights are calling, stoned in love.
and scratch them.
Millions of years, mankind lived just like the animals. And something happened, which unleashed the power of our imagination. We learned to talk.
There's a silence surrounding me. I can't seem to think straight. I sit in the corner. No one can bother me. I think I should speak now.
Why won't you talk to me?
I can't seem to speak now.
You never talk to me.
My words won't come out right.
What are you thinking?
I feel like I'm drowning.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling weak now.
Why won't you talk to
But I
me?
can't show my weakness.
You never talk to me.
I sometimes wonder,
What are you thinking?
where do we go from here?
What are you feeling?
It doesn't have to be like this. All we need to do is make sure we keep talking. had to be like this. All we need to do is make sure we keep talking.
Always a crazy one. Broke into the stadium and I wrote your number on the 50-yard line. You were always a perfect one and a valedictorian. So under your number I wrote, "Come for a good time." I only wanted to get your attention, but you overlooked me somehow. Besides, you had too many boyfriends to mention, and I played my guitar too loud. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you still think I'm crazy, standing here today. I couldn't make you love me, but I always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now? Took off to Tennessee, I heard that you made fun of me. Never imagined I'd make it this far. Then you married into money, girl. Ain't it a cruel and funny world? He took your dreams and he tore them apart. He never comes home and you're always alone, and your kids hear you cry down the hall. Alarm clock starts ringing, who could that be singing? It's me, baby, with your wake-up call. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you still think I'm crazy, standing here today. I couldn't make you love me, but I always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now? kick the dust, saying, son, it's way too dry. It clouds up in the city, the weatherman complains. But where I come from, rain is a good thing. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. Back roads are bogging up, my buddies pile up in my truck. We hunt our honeys down, we take them into town, start washing all our worries down the drain. Rain is a good thing. Ain't nothing like a kiss out back in the barn, wringing out our soaking clothes, riding out a thunderstorm. When the tin roof gets to talking, that's the best love we make. Yeah, where I come from, rain is a good thing. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. Back roads are bogging up, my buddies pile up in my truck. We hunt our honeys down, we take them into town, start washing all our worries down the drain. Rain is a good thing. Farmer Johnson does a little dance, creaks on the rise, roll up your pants. Country girls, they wanna cuddle, kids out playing in a big mud puddle. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby. Back roads are bogging up, my buddies pile up in my truck. We hunt our honeys down, we take them into town, start washing all our worries